Hello and good morning. This is day 11, and this is Thursday. This is February the 21st, 2019. Today's going to be a fasting day, 24 hours, so no food, no nothing, except it's going to be a wet fasting, which means I can have coffee, water, and green tea. So I will be drinking that pretty much all day, which is going to help me get through this fast a whole lot easier than the last one that was a dry fast. That was tough. But I want to talk about the fasting because I'm doing it 4 days a week. I'm doing 3 days of intermediate and then a 24-hour fast. Basically what happens in this, the benefits from it is my body starts into what they call autophagy, which means it's finding all of the weak cells, all of your bad cells, the ones that's not functioning properly, that actually, if they get oxidized, can hurt you, cause disease, and they're going to start destroying them. They're going to get rid of all the bad parts, all of the bad stuff, and rejuvenate cells. So basically, it's survival of the fittest. Your very healthy, fit cells are going to thrive, and it's going to create more fit, healthy cells. So that's a great thing. And in doing that, your brain functions. You're going to get a lot clearer when you're doing this fasting. You're going to be able to have better memory, think better, because also your brain turns into a different function when you're in autophagy fasting, and it starts rebuilding itself. It also starts getting rid of the bad cells, and it starts rebuilding cells, creating new cells in your brain. Let's face it, I've killed off a lot of cells in my brain, so I need that. So that's a very good thing. So basically, from your head to your feet, your body is rejuvenating itself, rebuilding itself, growing new cells, and really doing some very fantastic things in your body. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this. It will also lower your insulin, but it's also going to create ketones in your body, put you into a deeper ketosis than I'm already in, just doing the intermediate fasting and the high protein, high fat diet. What happens there is you start burning your own fat because you are not taking in anything in your mouth. You're not taking in any fats, any calories at all, and so any macros at all. So your body has no choice but to start burning its own fat, and the ketones are helping release your fat. Your liver is rebuilding itself. It is amazing what your liver is going to do in a 24-hour fast. So you're regrowing liver. You're with me with a fatty liver. It's reversing that. It is reversing the fatty liver. I need this. I want this. In my body. And basically, it turns on your fat burning ability by 300%. All that in a nutshell. You're going to be burning fat at 300% faster and stronger than you normally are. Plus, you're not taking in anything. So it's burning your fat 100%. It's not burning your dietary fat. And it's helping the liver to straighten out so many things in building your cholesterol that your body needs. And it's just amazing what a 24-hour fast can do for you, health-wise. If you go 48 hours, well, your fat burning ability turns up another 30%. So in 24 hours, in 48 hours, if you fasted that long, you're going to be burning fat at a 330% faster rate than you normally do. It also starts creating brand new stem cells. Stem cells, you've heard about them. I mean, the controversy is amazing, but basically you have an injured knee. You go to the doctor, they give you stem cell therapy, and it's very highly expensive and very controversial. But they're giving you that so that in hopes you're going to rebuild your knee. Those new cells will help, the cartilage and just everything about your knee to repair it. Well, in doing this, you're creating your own stem cells. There's nothing better for your body than your own stem cells, your own stuff. And I'm making new stem cells right now. I need them. So what happens with a stem cell is it's a stem cell that can be turned into any cell that your body needs. So your body is killing off, eating up old bad cells, cancer cells, every cell, okay, brain cells, and now you got new stem cells to replace them to become a very healthy cell in wherever your body needs to send that stem cell. So it's amazing how your body is created by God to rejuvenate, rebuild, and reheal its own self if you just treat it right, the right foods, and give it what it needs to function properly. This also ignites your sympathetic nerve system, which is your fight or flight. You've heard that a million times. Because normally, 200 years ago, 1,000 years, whatever, 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, whatever, we had to hunt for food. We had to go out and harvest it, go find the berries and the nuts, and go find some animal protein and fat and kill it and eat it. Well, that's what's happening with your body right now. We ain't changed in a million years, or since we've been, Adam and Eve. We haven't changed. Our body's looking for food. That's why it's eating your own fat now to survive. But it's also putting you in a mode to go, hey, go find food. This is, we got to do that. Well, in doing that is where it starts all this other stuff happening that's so beneficial for your body, creating the ketones to burn your own fat. It also is lowering your inflammation. And also, it is training, if you want to say training, your new cells, especially the new one's been built, but the cells you have, to be at a higher level against stress. Meaning that if you do get stressed, and this is a very stressful life, everybody gets stressed probably every day. Well, now your cells are going to be able to handle that better. It's going to make you be able to handle stress better on a biological aspect as far as inside your body. So it doesn't destroy more cells. So it doesn't hurt you as bad when you get high stress. We don't need them, them high cortisol things with stress can be a bad thing for you. There's a purpose for it. In your body, that's why it does that. But this way, your cells can handle it a lot better. So then we go into more of the hormone side of it. Well, digestion. Let's talk about that real quick. Every time you eat, you are kind of destroying the membranes in your digestive system. Well, this gives your digestive system a huge break that it needs, because typically Americans don't fast anymore, used to happen thousands of years ago. Because we can get food anywhere. You stop at 7-Eleven and get food. It's bad food, but you can get it. Well, now you're letting that rest. So it's rebuilding itself. It's repairing itself. It needs to do that once in a while, so that when you do eat food, it can handle it a lot better. Digestion on your body is very extreme. And so this is a way to help that. Then you move on to more of the hormones. You've heard about HGH, human growth hormones. Well, your body now is creating your own that matches your body perfectly, human growth hormones. It's a very amazing thing. So now I'm creating that times 5, okay? That's what's amazing about it. It multiplies it times 5 for your body's ability to create its own human growth hormone. You don't have to take a synthetic pill or a shot or any of that stuff. You're doing it yourself. You're a manufacturer of health in your body, of what it needs. It knows what it needs. Also, in that human growth hormone, you're going to end up with testosterone. Okay? I need a lot of testosterone. So during this period, it is going to raise my testosterone building capabilities by 180%. That's going to take me back years, youthful wise, okay, back to when I was in my 20s, creating testosterone. Once you pass about 25 or 30, every man starts decreasing in the T. That's why there's epidemic now of low T, and they're trying to replace it synthetically. Not the way to do it. This is the way to do it. By 180%. So that's why I'm doing this every week. That's going to help you build more muscle, lean muscle. It's going to help you burn the fat. It's going to help you rejuvenate your body. You need testosterone. What happens in my age of man, especially eating the way I used to eat, is not only do we shut off the ability to build testosterone, but we're also turning what we do have into estrogen. So we are an estrogen manufacturing body. at my age eating the wrong food, which is terrible. I don't need that much estrogen. I need very little estrogen. I do need some yin and yang thing, but I don't need what I've got. That's what creates man boobs. Let's face it. We don't need testosterone. Basically, okay, your insulin is going to drop by 4%, which is another hormone that also is in place of causing heart disease and disease in general, all of them. So it lowers that definitely. It will stabilize it and make your body not in a bad way. Inflammation. This also lowers your inflammation dramatically. Inflammation is another part of disease, causes disease, heart disease, just, all vascular diseases, a lot of diseases, diabetes, the whole thing. So you don't want inflammation. Inflammation is for if you break your bone, cut yourself bad, you're going to get inflammation, you're going to get swelling. That's sending a lot of blood. That's what it's for, to rush a lot of things there to repair that part of your body. Well, because of the way we're eating bad, we're causing little tiny injuries all over our body with sugar and all that. So you have inflammation everywhere. Heart patients they go crazy over my feet swelling. I mean, if I go to a doctor, my feet are pretty swelled, the Cankle theory, they're going to put me in the hospital. That's how severe it is for cardiovascular people with heart disease. So mine is gone. It's extreme. I'm not swelled up like I used to be. It's amazing. So back to, it's rejuvenating your brain. It's actually regrowing parts of your brain. Okay. It's increasing your metabolism. This also helps autoimmune diseases. Okay. It's very good for autoimmune. You get new stem cells and all that kind of stuff. It's decreasing your inflammation. It's also decreasing tumor growth. Now, you're talking about cancer tumors or any tumor in your body. It's decreasing that. It's actually making it where they're destroying those cells. They're trying to get rid of those cells. So a tumor cell cannot grow without sugar, and it cannot grow without carbs, turning into sugars. They have thousands of sugar receptors. Well, hey, that's a no-brainer. It's eating sugar. It's what makes it grow. Get away from the sugar. And now we're completely getting away from all food for 24 hours. So that's a great thing, getting rid of those. It also increases your antioxidants that you already have in your body. Just raises them. So it helps your immune system dramatically, which is a great thing. Helps you not get sick and stuff like that. What else is this? And like I said, it does make your cells very able to handle more stress. Of course, diabetes, you're not taking any sugar anymore anyway, so this just helps that. Let's see what else here. If you take a supplement that's EDTA, you can look it up on Google. That will also help pull out more heavy metals. Let's face it, men tend to have more iron and stuff that they don't need. We all get heavy metals from all over the place, just breathing some of the air nowadays. You're gonna see this dramatically even on the outside of your body as far as losing weight, being able to build muscle, get lean muscle, and get rid of the fat. It helps your adrenals. A lot of people say, well, this will put your adrenals in stress. Well, it might stress it a little bit, but it's stressing it in a great way where your adrenals will recover and be able to handle your stress a whole lot better and function better. Like I said, you need, if you can get a supplement of minerals, trace minerals, electrolytes, okay, that has no carbs, no nothing in them, no added anything, no sugars. You can take that because it's not going to knock you out of fast, and you need it, which means you can get some. If you can get 100% sea salt, untouched by man, unrefined, that's great. And of course, the pink Himalayan salt is great because it's untouched. It has tons of minerals and trace minerals in it. So you're going to get some of those electrolytes back with both of those types of salt. And then if you have a supplement that you can kind of get all of them, that's great. You need to do that during any fast. So that's kind of the gist of why I'm doing this. That's kind of some of the, basic health benefits. There's tons of them. This is a great thing to do. And actually, I enjoy doing it because I know what's going on in my body. I got that on my mind of how beneficial this is to my health. And again, I'm trying to get super healthy, and then the weight will fall off. And because you can't be healthy and fat, and if you're fat, you definitely ain't healthy. That's just the way it works. There's always, people try to be polite. I call myself fat, morbidly obese is what I'm classified as. So let's get real here. This is a real channel. I'm not politically correct. A lot of nowadays it's, well, you're big boned, or you're just a little chunky. No, I'm fat. Okay. Let's shoot it straight. So I'm trying to get healthy to get rid of all that. If you take a clothes hanger and hang a shirt on it, a wire one, and then you take the same shirt and hang it on one of them big, thick, fat hangers, the shirt really don't look any different. So big boned is a myth. It's a politically correct way to say that you're fat, or you're husky, or you're whatever the terms are. No, I'm fat. And I have seen myself skinny, and guess what? There's a huge change. It has nothing to do with my bones. It has to do with my fat. And then, of course, now with the testosterone coming up, my human growth hormones coming up, my new stem cells, everything that's happening in my body right now is going to help me rebuild my body so where I can be fit, which will also help with some of the skin, the extra skin I'm going to have. Also, this is going to help your skin dramatically. You will see outward signs when you're on a fasting routine of things starting to look healthier. That's why we have men already today all over Google or all over the internet that are in their 50s, 60s, and 70s that still look like bodybuilders. They work out, they lift weights, they're growing muscle. This is how they're doing it. It's supposed to not be, you're not supposed to be able to do that in the medical community at this age, and it's because of the old, the standard American diet. You can't do it on that. You can do it on this. So now bodybuilding is another thing. They do a carb load when they're bulking up. But let me tell you something. They're not fat. So they're eating carbs. They're going to work out. They're building muscle. They're burning up everything they ate. That's different than me. I can't do that. Not now. So I have to do it this way, and I can still build muscle on a high protein, high fat diet. I will do that. As soon as I can start exercising, which is coming very soon. I'm fixing to try to get me some equipment. I'm not going to go to a gym. I'm going to do it on my own because I'm just out of town too much, back and forth from Jacksonville to Lakeland. So I'm going to do it here in my office. I'm going to do it at my house. I'm going to do a dumbbell thing. It's a whole lot easier to carry back and forth. And I'm going to try to buy me a whole rack ranging from 20 pounds to 50 pounds. That ought to get me for a long, long time. You can still do all of the major exercises you need to do with dumbbells. So I'm going to be doing that. And when I start doing that, we'll talk more about that. I probably won't be doing exercise videos. There's hundreds of thousands of them out there, but I will talk about what I did every day. And I will do it in a regiment during the week, at least 3 days a week. And then some cardio, not a lot. On my off days from lifting, I'm going to be hitting the weights. That's what I want, hard, because I'm doing this so I can actually build muscle. And when you build muscle, you burn more fat. That's another thing. Also, when you do some of these exercises like squats, I hate squats, but squats is another testosterone igniting thing in your body that will make you start making more testosterone. So I'm doing those kind of functions, major muscles, big muscles, and not just working on a bicep. I'm working on every muscle in my body. My glutes, I have none. I need to build some. I can't even hold my pants up. I ain't got no ass. It's gone. I got the gone ass. Sat down and got up and it left. So I got to build some. Again, big muscle, thighs, legs. So that's my video for today, trying to explain this fasting and why I'm doing it. I hope y'all have a great day. I will see y'all. I don't think I'll make another one today. There's not much to talk about. I'm not eating. Basically, if I screw up, I'll let you know. I promise you. This is a straightforward, telling the truth, my flaws, my mistakes, and my successes. So that's what I'm doing this for. It's really to keep me in check. I'll be honest with you, and this is keeping me in check a lot more than I thought it would be. I had an idea. Hopefully this would, but it is. Especially now, I know I got people watching this thing. So that helps keep me in check. I got your comments, which have been great. Keep commenting, keep talking. That's awesome. Keep hitting that like button. Subscribe to me if you're not subscribed to me, because we're going to go through this thing. Like I said, I know I gave myself a year to completely transform my life, my health, and my body. So, and I'm at day, 11. So, hey, got a long way to go. But I just wanted to do this so I could see the transformation from day one, to 1 year. So I will talk to y'all later.